F double R, F double R, F double R, F double R. Gotta bring that energy.
Gotta bring that energy. What's going on, FRR fams? If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you've been here, welcome back to FRR Friend Request Reviews with friend request friends to watch Insider 1999, which is a movie request from our patron, Marko Horvat. We appreciate it, man. Y'all been killing it this month, man, with the requests. Can't believe it, man. It's a beautiful thing. So once again, man, we thank you, Marco, for joining in, man, for putting your request in. And to be honest, I have no clue what we about to get into right now. The Insider. Apparently, someone's inside trying to infiltrate. I don't know, but we do have Al Pacino and what's his name?
Dennis Rodman.
Dennis Rodman. What? Are you serious?
Nah.
I'm about to say, is Dennis Rodman in this? No. Freaking the Gladiator dude, right?
Oh, Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe, right? Yeah.
Oh, Russell Crowe in this?
Yeah, I seen
Okay.
the thumbnail. It was Al Pacino and Russell Crowe. So we got two big hitters when it comes to protagonists. Are we gonna have another dynamic like in Heat, Al Pacino and Robert De Niro? Is that gonna be that type of dynamic here? I'm not really sure, but I'm excited to dive in and see where it's gonna land for us while we watch this. So I'm excited, man. How about you, Formo? How you feel going into this movie request?
I feel good, man. I like Pacino. I like Russell Crowe. I don't think I ever really heard of the movie. It's crazy, man. The amount of movies I've seen, and then it's just like, damn, bro, you really haven't seen nothing. Like, I know there's like tons and tons of movies out there, but like I like to think that I've seen like most of like pop cultural movies and shit. I don't know if this would be considered a pop cultural movie in the 90s, but yeah, I guess I haven't heard or seen much of damn anything. So shout out to Marco for requesting this. I know we wanted to do more movies this year, so y'all really, the people who have been requesting, y'all just been helping that vision come to light, because it's been tough with all the shows. But the movie requests, yeah, I know we got to get to these things. So so far, man, y'all, like Bradley said, y'all been swinging, man. Y'all been hitting home runs here and there. So let's get it popping, man. What does the Insider have for us? I'm ready.
Well, listen, man, we're not going to hold you here any longer. We're just going to dive into this movie request. So if you haven't already, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, and also don't forget to subscribe, okay? The goal is 10K. Only way we're going to get there on is if you click that button, also click that bell, so you get notified when we go live. Let's get it.
Is this shit about to be like The Inside Man with Denzel?
Inside Man with Denzel? Never seen it.
You never seen that shit? Oh my god.
No.
Hey. I'm scared.
Here we go. Touchstone's picture. Damn,
I feel like I haven't
that.
seen that in a
Yo,
minute. Like,
it's been a
little
while.
shit. Nostalgia. That's what that shit felt like, man.
Funny thing is, I can't even tell you what movie.
Oh, you seen it from Hell Nah?
Like, you know what I'm saying? That's funny.
I feel like for some reason it's in that movie with Arnold and Shorty with the short hair who was in Halloween. Damn, forgot her name. Jamie Lee Curtis.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah, Arnold and Jamie Lee Curtis. You never seen that movie?
Jamie
With
Lee
Arnold
and I definitely would have known. Are we in the mask, right?
I was gonna say, bro, look like a net or something.
Oh, what
That man's eyebrows, them shit's flinky boombeaky, son. Yeah.
I guess he's a journalist. Oh, Michael Mann.
I
Right?
wasn't even think about that.
That's Heat, right?
You might be right. He probably is a journalist. Think about that.
Coffee?
Yeah, thank you.
How you
Chino,
like your
I heard it.
stay?
What I've seen, I've liked.
I heard that voice.
So you care about what you thought of in America.
Perhaps you prove journalism objectivity, and I see the questions first. Then I decide if I grant the interview.
No, we don't do that.
Word.
We are the highest rated, most respected TV magazine news show in America.
What's this? What y'all call?
Who else back there blindfolded?
So, Mr. Wallace,
I know that
you on
actor.
a plane or not?
I know that actor.
Tell him I will see him day after tomorrow.
That's good. That works. Hello, Sheik?
Jan pulled the Batman on him.
Bat for real. Hit the Batman on him. Okay, so he's a journalist. That's crazy that y'all requested this.
Anywhere we shoot here, it's gonna be portable jennies and we'll run cable.
Mike.
Where's this at? Is this what, Israel or something? Okay. Interesting start. I want to know what news he works for.
Okay, there goes Russell Crowe.
Russell
He
Crowe.
said 60 minutes, didn't he?
Oh, he said 60 minutes? What we celebrating back there?
I know, right? I see gifts. You got the little blonde going.
Target leaving the building.
You feel me? The Falcon has taken flight. Why this shit so eerie, bruh? This man just going home.
You'll see.
Hi, Daddy.
What's new?
Miss Leffler gave me a star today.
Yeah?
I know that little kid. I've seen her before.
I was just about to say that. She looks very familiar.
Oh, I didn't know you were home. It's early, isn't it?
What the hell?
Come on.
She's playing with my poo doll again.
Slow down, slow down, slow down. Breathe deep, breathe deep.
Anxiety attack?
Who's Dusty, sweetheart? He's Dusty and you breathed him in. Okay? So what's happening to, look at me. What's happening to you now is cells called mast cells. Told your lungs, don't breathe any more of that dusting. Better already, aren't you?
Man. Michael Mann does have a way with the camera.
I can take her.
Don't you have to be at the office?
Is there any more rice?
Yes, it's on the stove.
He's avoiding work questions for some reason.
Bruh, it seemed like he avoided his wife, period. Like, if he, like, he just sticking there for the kids at this point. Like, what's up with this dude?
What are those boxes?
Oh,
That's
shit.
my stuff from the office.
Well, why did you take your
Yeah,
stuff
laid
from the
off.
office?
Fire.
I got fired this morning. Where else am I gonna take it?
Okay. He was avoiding this conversation.
What are we supposed to do?
I mean, are y'all struggling? Y'all ain't got no savings?
What about car payments, payments on this house?
There's a severance agreement that includes cash payouts over time and continuing medical coverage. Sure you don't need anything?
No, thank you.
Damn.
Yep.
She disgusted. Like, yo, my man's going through it.
Hey, this guy.
I'm very pleased to receive
an
you as
Adam
my guest,
Sandler.
Mr. Wallace.
Thank you for having us.
He says you must not sit so close.
What? I can't conduct an interview from back there.
You must move back your chair.
Well, you tell him that when I conduct an interview, I sit anywhere I damn please.
He about to up that rifle on your ass.
This man got some cojones.
What the hell do you think I am, a 78-year-old assassin? You think I'm going to karate him to death with this notepad?
That man switch sides like you gotta feel
He
this.
did.
You gotta feel this shit.
He did.
Shake.
He not even phased by that shit.
We just turn your chair a little bit to face Mr. Wallace. Are you ready, or do you want to keep fucking around and warm up some more?
No. I've got my heart start.
Yeah. He needed a jump start.
You
That's
feel
wild.
me? He like we in
He wild for that though.
hostile
That's,
territory potentially.
to be pressing the number, the right hand like that.
Sheikh Fadlala, thank you so much
Fadlala.
for seeing us. Are you a terrorist?
Straight to it.
Mr. Wallace, I am a servant of God.
Okay. I wonder how these two worlds kind of collide.
I know. That's yeah. That's gonna be the interesting part.
That doesn't look promising.
I can't. I've got to fly to Boston tomorrow. 2 p.m. Great. Bye-bye.
Mission.
He sent a video of him smashing another girl to his girl. Like,
Stop.
What? He getting his order through the window.
Yeah, he must be a regular.
You feel me?
Mr. Wygant, please.
Who's calling for Daddy, Mom?
Okay.
60 Minutes, a television show?
Yes.
He doesn't want to talk to you.
How does he know he doesn't want to talk to me? He doesn't know what I'm calling him about.
He doesn't care to know.
Okay, what's up with his job? We need to figure out what he was doing, why he got laid off.
This is the Wygans. If you'd like to leave a message or send a fax, start now.
You gonna hear the message.
This is Lowell Bergman with 60 Minutes, and I'm doing a story on fire safety in cigarettes. I have scientific documents from a tobacco company, and I could use your help as a consultant explaining these documents to me.
Consultant? We getting paid for this? Ain't no free consultations, baby. The world is yours.
That man look like
Scarface
a
Easter egg.
That man looked like an old fucking Adam Sandler, bro. He did, yo. He looked like he was from Wedding Singer.
That's my size. He about to fax him. He not playing.
You wanna get a little bit closer. Faxing is the old version of texting. I can't talk to you. And there's no trace of the actual what is being
Interesting.
said.
His wife says, I don't want to talk to you. He says, I can't talk to you. Exactly. There we go. See, oof, let's go. He can't wait. He ready to now. All three of them.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Reading the New York Times tomorrow at 5 o'clock.
The insider. He knows something. Where was Russell Crowe working? What was that? Was that a lab or some shit?
It didn't look like, no. It looked like some corporate job.
He looked corporate, but the people were
Yeah,
celebrating.
you're
Looked
right.
like they were,
and not only that, the
like
dude
they were
with the remember?
Oh, yep.
So it has to be like a highly
Some high security
federal
shit, yeah.
type of shit like going on here.
That man is visually uncomfortable. Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
Just so I know you know. When I talk to people in confidence, it stays that way.
How did the radical journalists from Ramparts magazine end up at CBS?
Okay, yeah, CBS.
I still do the tough stories.
Oh, I guess 60 Minutes on CBS.
60 Minutes reaches a lot of people.
Never watched it. I'm a youngin'.
I think I did see 60 Minutes R. Kelly though.
He took it there.
That shit was funny. We got the classic. You're killing me with this shit.
Facts. Fight for my life, son.
What? Every day.
I signed a confidentiality agreement. I honor agreements.
I honor agreements.
How long is
Pushing
that
up the
agreement for, though?
bifocals.
How much would I get paid?
I'll consult. But where the bread at?
I worked as a head of research and development for Brown & Williamson.
Okay.
Tobacco company.
Okay.
I was a corporate vice president. Mr. Bergman?
And he doing studies on people going to sleep with cigarettes. And he okay, what's going on here? What's the insider? What's the real deal with these tobacco companies? Tobacco makes you wacko.
Is that really where it's going though?
I don't know. Like we started with terrorism and
yeah.
Job interview? Where we at? What we doing? Who the hell are these guys behind me?
It's a long time, bro.
What did you want to see me about? I don't like being back here.
Okay, the
But
old
Jeffrey
job.
says exactly what's on his mind. Now, I know you understood the nature of the confidentiality portion of your severance agreement with Brown and Williamson, Jeff.
Chapter and verse.
Yeah, I know you do. Now, the work we did here is confidential, not for public scrutiny, any more than our one's family matters.
You're threatening my family now, too?
Now, don't be paranoid, Jeff.
I have no intention of violating my confidentiality agreement and disclosing that which I said I wouldn't.
So we've drafted a supplement to your agreement.
Mm.
It broadly defines and expands
No
in more
consultations?
detail what is confidential.
If we arrive at the conclusion that you're acting in bad faith, we would terminate right now payouts under your severance package, you and your family's medical benefits, and initiate litigation against you, Mr. Wygand.
Yup.
Let's do it.
Dr. Wygand.
Dr. Wygand.
Fuck you thought, boy. I went to school.
So what you're saying is it isn't enough that you fired me for no good reason. Now you question my integrity? On top of the humiliation of being fired, you threaten me?
And my family. Yup.
It never crossed my mind not to honor my agreement.
But now?
I will tell you, Mr. Sandifer. And Brown and Williamson, too. Fuck me. Well, fuck you.
Yes.
Let's go, Russ.
Yo, this is beautiful.
Take my damn severance. I got 12,000 right now. Out here in
You
the
call
big
it now?
city.
Immediately? Yep.
Yeah.
Let's get
You
to it.
fucked me. Who's this? Protect your sources? You screwed me. You sold me out. Fuck you too.
Oh, he think.
I feel him though. He was playing. That dude was playing with some papers in there. He probably think that he had the data tables.
He's gonna go out there and swing a little. Get some frustration out. Okay, what type of retaliation are you thinking about here, buddy?
Who that dude? Why he looking over here for? Nobody there. See, he keep looking, bruh. Stop playing with me, bruh.
When you first said that, I was like, nah, this is some dude.
Nah, bruh.
Yep.
Yeah, that look. Immediately, I felt it.
Damn.
One more for good luck, like.
Go ahead, say something. See what happens.
He gonna press him. Okay.
You stay away from me.
Hit this shit one time. Let him know. You should have cracked the car at least once.
Driver window.
You feel me? Put your foot down a little bit. Oh, shiza.
This is Wygand. Something quick. Come on. How do you do? I'm Lowell Bergman. We spoke on the phone. I don't like paranoid accusations. I'm a journalist. Think. Use your head. How do I operate as a journalist? By screwing the people who could provide me with information before they provided me with it.
That's true.
I came all the way down here to tell you. Story, no story. Fuck your story. I don't burn people.
It's about my integrity, bruh. They both on the same wave, low key. They say what they mean what they say.
Yeah.
Don't question my loyalty, my integrity.
He's backing the wrong people, don't.
I mean, he's just trying to keep his family safe. I feel it. You know,
What he ain't saying about this tobacco company, though. That's got to be.
He the insider, bruh.
It's got to be something serious here.
We got to make him the outsider.
Drive with me while I take the girls to school.
Ooh, there you go. Put your ass in the back.
Deborah, my eldest daughter, and I'm unemployed, so I have to protect my medical coverage. So I left them a message this morning, their expanded confidentiality agreement. I will sign it.
They're afraid of you, aren't they?
They should.
Hell yeah, head of research and development. Shit, he know every project, every bullshit. No, man, I ain't got nothing.
Type of researching are you doing on cigarettes?
Boy, that was probably giving cigarettes to babies. Like, okay.
And I was a director of corporate development at Pfizer.
Oh damn.
All health related.
The viddy?
Everywhere. Mm-hmm. The viddy, boom, biddy, scoom, skiddy.
I don't know. You think the Knicks are gonna make it to the semifinals?
just gotta ask.
Isn't he an actual Knicks fan? Doesn't he, like, he always, whenever he talks about basketball, don't he always say the Knicks in a movie or some shit? Yeah.
It's possible.
I think so.
What are you doing? Why are you working for tobacco in the first place?
I can't talk.
Mm-hmm. That's what it comes down to.
My wife was happy.
Yep.
My kids have good medical, good schools, got a great house. I mean, what the hell is wrong with that?
You had to sell your soul in the process.
Yeah, and possibly hurt people on the way too. So that's...
If you got vital insider stuff the American people for their welfare really do need to know, and you feel impelled to disclose it and violate your agreement in doing so, that's one thing. On the other hand, if you want to honor this agreement, then that's simple. You do so. You say nothing, you do nothing. There's only one guy who can figure that out for you, and that's you.
Yes, sir.
I like Al Pacino in this movie. He's a real ass dude. Just like, listen, I'm straightforward, bro. Take a page from my book.
It's definitely interesting for a journalist, or at least the way that probably a common person would perceive how a journalist acts.
Well, should act.
They always ready for the. We'd see journalists like Buddy from The Wire. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So yeah, this is a different feel. Like
exactly. Scott. No type of integrity at all.
Not even with hundreds of thousands dying each year from an illness related to their product have ever lost a personal injury lawsuit.
Damn.
In this case, they'll issue gag orders, sue for breach, anticipatory breach, and join him, you, us, his pet dog, the dog's veterinarian, tie him up in litigation for 10 or 15 years. I'm telling you, they batted.
That man said the dog's vet. Like, I'm like, where he going with this?
That's
Hold up.
crazy.
He said, y'all all gonna be in fucking court. Like,
that's crazy.
Just hating each other for the rest of y'all lives.
Does he have killer attorneys?
I don't think he's got any attorneys.
Exactly.
He's going to need attorneys who aren't afraid of risking years of litigation.
Yeah.
And millions of dollars of their own dough in legal costs.
Even if he gets the defense team, will he go for it?
Exactly. This man trying to be a vice principal or something?
I'm trying to start a new career. I believe I could be a good teacher.
Okay, teacher. In science?
Let me give it some thought.
It's all
That's
going.
crazy though. Going from a VP to a teacher, bro. That pay cut. Whoo wee.
Yep, lifestyle gone. Look at all this shit gone. You're gonna have to get a nice little 3-bedroom house.
This is gonna be better.
Yeah, it's gonna be better. You'll see.
This is gonna be better.
I need you by my side, baby girl. Come on.
Facts. That man trying to morally save his soul, bruh. He said, I want to go be a teacher. Like, I done ruined all these kids smoking cigarettes.
See, look at this. Nice little swap.
Ain't no kitchen space. Look at that shit. I hate it.
We not even 10 seconds into it, y'all.
Y'all know me, but if I ever make it, I can't come back. It's over. I'm gonna be investing in everything to make sure that shit don't happen.
Okay, look at that. Look at that. Even got a nice little garden in the back with the
Nah, I like that. I'm with that.
Oh, look at this. This is...
But I mean, they could have had that. You see how big that yard was before? They could have had 20 gardens.
Stop it. They didn't, though. They didn't.
You right.
They had the gardener come and do that. You feel me?
Hey, look, she cracked a smile though, so I think we in a good spot.
What's that outside, Daddy?
What?
You better not.
Grab the gun now. I hope you got a gun.
In the backyard.
Better not. The tobacco company, Big Tobacco sending their assassins. You're gonna have to bring that a little closer to your bed, though.
That's
bro.
the one thing I hate about putting guns in safes. Like it's just too far, too much time. Like look at buddy.
Not if you put it in your bedroom. That man had that joint all the way in the basement, and he left it open. Did
A
he leave it
bedroom with a
open?
fingerprint. Feel me? You hit the boop, that shit open right up.
Did he leave the safe open?
I hope not.
Okay,
Huh?
raccoon.
Almost got your damn head blown off.
Facts. You would have just seen fur just floating in the air, like
them hitting a backflip. Something? Oh
Damn,
shit,
watch
she's
it
coming
come
out.
There it is. Footprints.
Oh, and
Shit
fuck up they
broken.
shit.
Yup. Let's get to it, y'all. He still got that thing on him. So I'm gonna sleep with this under the pillow tonight.
Did you call the police?
I don't want to be paranoid. I mean, maybe it's a game. It's some kind of mind game. They're doing it to make me feel paranoid. Are they doing it for real? I don't give a shit what I think. I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Jeffrey, describe for me in detail what happened.
Forget it. You know, it's probably not important at all. You know, I got a job now. I'm teaching high school, Japanese and chemistry.
Oh, nice. Japanese and chemistry.
Look, thanks for talking. I'm sorry I woke you up.
It's okay.
Lowell. Who is this?
They playing with this man.
Not call here. Do not.
They playing with this man, bruh. They said they worked with him for 3 years. They probably already know his mindset.
If you decide to go on 60 Minutes, I gotta know everything about why you were fired.
Why?
They're gonna dig up stuff from your past. They're gonna throw it at you. I gotta know what they're gonna throw.
I'm just a commodity to you, aren't I? I could be anything, right? Anything worth putting on between commercials.
To a network, probably we're all commodities. To me, you're not a commodity. What you are is important.
People like myself and my family are left hung out to dry, used up, broke, alone.
Are you talking to me, or did somebody else just walk in here? I never
don't
any
want you
of
really
that.
understand
No,
exactly-
don't evade a choice you gotta make by questioning my reputation or 60 Minutes with this cheap skepticism.
I have to put my family's welfare on the line here, my friend. And what are you putting up? You're putting up words.
Words. While you've been dicking around some fucking company golf tournaments, I've been out in the world giving my word and backing it up with action.
Oh man, these two going hard.
You filed a lawsuit against tobacco on behalf of the state of Mississippi, did you not?
That's right.
Well, I'm working with someone now who's the former head of research at Brown and Williamson.
Politics?
Former corporate officer there.
Has he decided to go public?
Because let me tell you, we've been doing this for 3 years now, and we've worked with a lot of corporate cases involving whistleblowers.
So we know Big Tobacco will do everything in their power to stop him.
So we know.
So is your man truly committed?
Well, actually, no. Well, he's on the fence. That's the point.
We gonna do it. All or nothing.
What are you cooking?
I'm cooking pasta primavera.
Okay. Some pasta primavera.
Oh shit. Oh shit. What's this?
Email?
The hell? Even nowadays we don't get emails like that.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow, all of you. Shut the fuck. Wow. Shut the front door.
Now you know what your husband dealing with.
Yep. But that's worse than she gonna be even more.
That gave me
adamant about not
goosebumps
doing
for
it.
some reason. Ugh.
Yeah, he's definitely not gonna talk to the other people now.
Damn. They going hard right
Silver
now.
bullet for this unicorn.
No, it's a werewolf.
Bruh, silver bullets are for all mythical creatures, son. Haven't you played Witcher? What's
I
going
did.
on with you?
I did.
So fuck them. I want to tape
I'm done.
I heard you. I got to arrange for a legal defense first. I got to
Get you to testify in court. Get it on public record.
Then hold it off the air until you got that. But I want to go to New York, and I want to go on the record. Right now.
Okay. This ignited the fire. Well, he did say he don't like getting pushed around.
Exactly.
better take a good look because I'm getting two things, pissed off and curious.
Huh.
Now, any of these guys been offered jobs in corporate security after they retire? Either one of those guys got ex-agent pals already in those jobs. Like, for instance, their ex-supervisor, who's already at Brown and Williamson as we fucking speak.
I'll give it a look.
You're getting my drift.
I'll give it a look.
Al Pacino, the realest in this.
Bruh, we really doing a whistleblower movie? I'm digging it. Let's go.
You know, I enjoy your work so much. When you're talking to somebody, I always feel like I'm right there.
Thank you for saying
What are you taping?
I'm doing an interview.
She is not about to support this. Not after seeing that email.
She's not comfortable with this.
Do you know what they will do to us? I thought sorry.
Yeah, no, this is a preliminary.
Don't matter.
It's like he said, man, how much does it cost to do this to us? Nothing.
Who are these people? Ordinary people under extraordinary pressure, Mike.
Facts, like.
I like that. It's perfect.
What the hell do you expect? Grace and consistency?
That's real shit, though. It's like Ed and Peggy, bruh. They just got catapulted into just
craziness,
randomness.
I mean, it was Peggy's fault, though. Like, you know, she could have stopped.
You heard Mr. Sandifer say, before Congress, that he believed nicotine was not addictive.
I believe Mr. Sandifer perjured himself because I watched those testimonies very carefully.
No, all of us did.
We are in the nicotine delivery business.
And that's what cigarettes are for.
Delivery device for nicotine.
A delivery device for nicotine. Put it in your mouth, light it up, and you're going to get your fix.
You're going to get your fix.
But by enhancing the effect of nicotine through the use of chemical elements, such as ammonia.
The process is known as impact boosting.
Okay, the ammonia shit. This a true story?
I don't know.
And you wish you hadn't come forward? You wish you hadn't blown the whistle?
Yeah, there are times I wish I hadn't done it. There are times I feel compelled to do it. If you'd asked me, would I do it again? Do I think it's worth it? Yeah, I think it's worth it.
Why this sound like the last taping? Ain't this the first taping?
My co-counsel, Ron Motley, and I have filed a lawsuit against the tobacco industry on behalf of the state of Mississippi. If you'd be interested in talking to us, we'd certainly like to talk to you.
When should we do this?
ASAP. I'm trying to come right now. I'm scared for this man. Is his crib?
Yeah.
Who the hell are you? What are you doing in my house?
It's okay, Jeff.
Mr. Wagon, you need to speak
It's
to
okay. You got your own security.
Had me like, hold up.
I called Richard Scruggs in Mississippi. I'm going to be a witness for them in that litigation. So I'm going to fly to Pascagoula to give a deposition.
I know I'm going to go there tonight.
Please don't wash your hands in the sink.
Where should I wash them?
Use the bathroom. Leave it on. Just leave it on, okay?
Yep. He didn't think about this.
Oh, man. It's gonna be a real struggle.
That's why you were supposed to, you know, slowly, gradually tell her, like.
That wasn't his fault, though. That was Pacino, bro. He let that shit slip out at dinner, like.
I don't think I can do this.
Oh, shit.
The conversation.
I want to stand by my husband. I really do, Jeffrey, but
I'm scared.
I don't think I can do this anymore.
Nah, I needed you to be strong. What happened?
Man, is that the lady from American Horror Story? I don't know. Keep looking at her.
Never seen it. I wonder if he's gonna think it's still worth it after everything goes down.
It depends, man. It's for humanity right now.
He's Eden?
Bro, that's like if you got fired from a pharmaceutical company that had the cure for AIDS, like, and it was like either your wife or you could tell the world that the cure for AIDS exists. Like, it's tough. It's tough, bro. It's that moral compass. It's gonna kick in.
Jeff.
Uh-oh. What the fuck?
They've been served.
Oh. Don't you gotta actually put it in their hand or it don't count? Or nah, they just gotta prove they are who they are, right?
Yeah, that was just, for a second, I really thought it was an attack.
If you violate the Kentucky order, when you step foot back in Kentucky, they can find you in contempt and they can incarcerate you. And you ought to know that.
Jail.
Possibly, yes.
Yep.
That is one of the possible consequences of your testifying here today. That's right.
He was in My Cousin Vinny, this cat right here.
He was, right? Wasn't he like the sheriff or something like that?
Yep. I shot the clerk. I shot the clerk.
I shot the clerk. That's one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, I love My Cousin Vinny. It's my shit. Hey, Vinny Bag of Donuts. Well, this is just the state suing. This is just the Mississippi court suing right now. I don't even think we're at the Browns and Williams shit yet.
Yeah, we're not.
I mean, it's all tied in, but I know this man got to be hella worried about his family right now. Like, he's not even there to protect them if anything happens. Potentially be in jail overnight. Maybe a couple days, actually.
Lots changed.
You mean since this morning?
No, I mean since whenever.
I was gonna say since I got fired, bruh.
Things change. I've changed.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. That's his favorite.
Let's go to court.
Wow. Even with all of this,
They just walking around.
Look at this shit.
Yops, like.
Even with all of this, the man said, "Fuck it." That's.
I'm sorry, them fools just look bad unprofessional the way he was walking around with the yopper and the suit, like just holding that shit.
If you came this far, would you have given up, said fuck it, or kept fighting?
It's tough, bro. It's tough, because I know he think about his wife and kids right now while he not in the same state. Then they threw the whole jail shit on him. Dude like this probably never, ever, ever even been in school suspension before, like, so can't imagine what jail is like. So it's like, damn.
Yeah, I think
it's really one of those the lives of one versus millions
yeah.
kind of scenarios.
Yeah.
Like,
and I think I'll be that one because fuck them. Fuck them. I feel the same way as you, man.
Facts. Yeah, I already ruined my life by firing.
Yeah.
Like,
And
might
all
as
y'all,
well see how
and
far
if you
we could take it.
If you really think about it, they're gonna continue ruining other people's lives.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
But
the crazy thing is too, even if like this shit came out and they had to pay and get sued, they would still survive that shit. Like,
Of course,
Big Tobacco,
of
they
course.
would still survive that
Yeah,
hit.
yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
And make it back because people not gonna care. Like, there's definitely gonna be people that's gonna be like, "Oh, I would never smoke again." But most people, they not gonna stop. Like,
I think like back in this time, 1999, I wouldn't have that thought process. But like obviously now with everything that's kind of transpired between then and now,
yeah.
you know, you kind of have that like, damn, I'm really kind of fucking myself over for no type of gain here. So it's really interesting to see how this movie's gonna wrap up.
Facts.
I am instructing you not to answer that question. In accordance to the terms of the contractual obligations undertaken by you, not to disclose any information. That means you don't talk. Mr. Motley, we have rights here.
Oh, you got rights and lefts, ups and downs and middles. You don't get to instruct anything around here.
Huh. We in the sip.
This is the sovereign state of Mississippi's proceeding. Wipe that smirk off your face!
I'm from the M. quick letter, quick letter. Ah.
Quick letter, quick letter.
And she typing all that shit out. And that home stenographer.
I wish I was that good, man, with a keyboard.
Question, doctor?
Yes, it produces a physiological response, which meets the definition of a drug. Nicotine is associated with impact, satisfaction. It has a pharmacological effect that crosses the blood-brain barrier intact.
I wonder where he gets the little nuances that he has, like as a character. Like, I wonder if he actually is taking that from somebody.
It looked like they ain't got no fucking feet. Them damn. That's before tapered clothes and shit. They wasn't getting their pants tapered.
I heard Wygan's deposition got sealed. Yeah, they argued he was going to reveal the secret formula of cools to the world.
That's the company Cools?
Since we're the only ones with the story, I believe we're sitting on an exclusive.
no.
I like that. Corporate has some questions. We've got a meeting at BlackRock first thing in the morning.
I believe that nicotine is not addictive.
I believe Mr. Sanders perjured himself because I watched those testimonies very carefully.
No, all of us did.
This shit is playing just like a freaking 60-minute freaking episode. That's fire.
What is common language within the company? We are in the nicotine delivery business.
That line is killer. Nicotine delivery business.
Put it in your mouth, light it up, and you're going to get your fix.
Put it in your mouth, light it up, and you're gonna get your fix. Sound like one of them bad marijuana ads put back then. Like,
all right, look like things is looking up, but we haven't gotten
to any climax yet.
not even climax. It's just a place of just rest. Everything that come by. Uh-oh, shit.
You feel me? Like, I don't trust nobody. So big tobacco.
Oh, see,
book.
look, it's the motherfucker
and it's the police too. So
is that a car next to him?
Okay.
Y'all be looking. Let's just spit. Oh, it's the police. Shit, that's suspicious.
Yeah, it was the police. That's why I was worried.
Still suspicious. Y'all
paid
motherfuckers
off.
paid. You feel me?
Yep. Nah, you're gonna have to drive on my lawn and stop right in front of my front door, like right in front of my shit. People like Redman out there with 20/20 aim.
Oh, and especially after the reconstruction. Yep.
Oh, we called it. No.
Took the kids too.
Come on, security. You could have warned the brother, bruh. Like, yo, she gone, bruh.
I think that was the look that he was trying to give him, like, because I'm like, yo, why Buddy looking so hard?
You right, bro. Like, you see the way he walked in, like, I was trying to tell you, man. Trying to take you for a donut and coffee real quick. Ease it in.
Well, maybe this inherently will make them safer.
Shall I send for coffee? Sorry.
Yeah, them separating.
Them separating
sure?
themselves. Yeah, maybe that would. It's a good thing.
All right.
I think what we're trying to tell you is that it happens all the time. This is a news organization. People are always telling us things they shouldn't.
Hey, they did say they'll drag everybody through litigation.
Our standards have to be higher than anyone else's because we are the standard for everybody else.
Well, as a standard, I'll hang with
We're a
is this guy
trendsetter.
telling the truth. Come again?
They own the information he's disclosing. The truer it is, the greater the damage to them. If he lied, he didn't disclose their information and the damages are smaller. Well, at the end of the day, because of your segment, the Brown and Williamson Tobacco Company could own CBS.
Bro, I was just gonna say that. They finna buy they shit. Bro, this is... This got me thinking about that Pepsi conspiracy I just heard about.
Pepsi.
How they bought Taco Bell, KFC, and the other one because they couldn't compete with Coca-Cola.
That makes sense.
Tortious interference. Sounds like a disease caught
Yeah.
by the radio. Sure.
That's a hell of.
Don't worry, we call the shots around here.
Imagine you nick your finger on a rusty radio coil or some shit. You got tortious interference. 72 hours to live.
Debbie, it's me. I want you to check some filings and give me John Wilson's number at Baxter.
He got good connections, bruh. He made a good little career for himself.
Look at that view.
There has been so much soul searching about this Weigand. I've decided we should cut an alternate version of the show without his interview. And hopefully we won't have to use the alternate, but we should have it in the can. I'm afraid you are.
No, I'm not.
We're doing this with or without you, Lowell.
Yep.
If you like, I can assign another producer to edit your show.
I thought on Napster.
You stupid.
Since when has the paragon of investigative journalism allowed lawyers to determine the news content on 60 Minutes?
It's an alternate version. So what if we have an alternate version?
Y'all all trying to protect y'all job now. Meanwhile, Jeff is wifeless, jobless.
I want to hear how he thinks. That's true. That's true.
CBS does not do that. And you're questioning our journalistic integrity.
No, I'm questioning your hearing. You hear reasonable and tortious interference. I hear potential Brown and Williamson lawsuit jeopardizing the sale of CBS to Westinghouse. You pay me to go get guys like Weigand, to draw him out, to get him to trust us. And he's only the key witness in the biggest public health reform issue, maybe the biggest, most expensive corporate malfeasance case in U.S. history. Is it newsworthy? Yes. Are we gonna air it?
No.
Of course not. Why? Because he's not telling the truth? No, because he is telling the truth. That's why we're not gonna air it. And the more truth he tells, the worse it gets.
If we can't have a whole show, then I want half a show rather than no show. But oh no, not you. You won't be satisfied unless you're putting the company at risk.
They turning this man into Jeff, bro.
Yeah, pretty
He about
much.
to get fired too.
Yep.
These people are putting our whole reason for doing what we do on the line.
Exactly.
What?
I'm with them.
I'm with Dawn on
I knew it. Fucking fucker. That's why he was so damn quiet. He probably would have been.
That's why I was like, I
sparked off.
wanted to hear what he got to say, but now I don't because it's not it.
They all want to protect their damn job. Shit.
And I don't know why his old dad trying to protect his job. How long you gonna be working here, motherfucker? You eventually gonna have to retire.
It's cold. This man's still acting to this day, ain't he?
Who, that man?
I'm pretty sure he
That's
is.
who? Tales of the Crypt? I'm sorry, y'all. That was kind of mean. I'll
Hell yeah. All his fans about to assemble and destroy you, bro.
That's kind of mean. It's still funny, but it was mean.
How are you?
How's the family, okay?
There is no family.
What do you mean there is no family?
Leanne has filed for divorce.
Damn.
And so I moved out.
I don't know how to say this, Jeff, except to just say it.
Yup, rip the damn Band-Aid off.
I'll say it. They do not want to air it.
The public airing of that, the testament to why I did what I did, you're telling me it's not going to see the light of day.
Jeff?
At least he didn't hit you with a fuck you, his favorite.
Is he at least still a teacher? Like, does he still have his job?
That's crazy because the shit not even airing.
So, what are you gonna do?
Well, what do you think I'm going to do? Quit and protest? I'm not going to do that.
Oh, no. You could kiss their big old ass.
What are you doing?
I'm staying right here, doing my job, fighting to get my show on the air. You don't like it? Hey, I tell you what, fire my ass.
End up in a high-profile lawsuit with Lowell, the First Amendment martyr?
First Amendment martyr.
Back the wrong horse.
Oh.
The version without the interview is going to air the week after next.
Damn, what did the wife say? What did the ex-wife say?
I don't know.
Say you backed the wrong horse.
Give me Weigand.
Lied about his life? That's what he said?
Yeah. I mean, he did ask him when he first met him, like, what are the things that I need to know?
Fuck! You never told me you were married before, that you had a daughter.
Yeah.
Jeff, wake the fuck up. Everybody is on the line here. If they catch you in a lie, they can paint everything with that brush. Do you understand? Everything you...
Especially when it comes from the media.
I was young. Confused.
Damn, he at school.
We didn't
I just
handle
realized
it the right way.
Yep.
She sued you for back payments of child support?
She did not sue me. We had a dispute over money. I settled it. She dropped the complaint.
Some public relations guy got hold of a tape of an interview where you're saying you were on the American judo team in the Olympics.
I was not on the team. I sparred with the Olympic team. Okay?
All right.
You ever look at another woman's tits? You ever cheat a little on your taxes? Whose life, if you look at it under a microscope, doesn't have any flaws?
He tripping in his damn school, man. He about to get fired.
They are gonna look under every rock, dig up every flaw, every mistake you've ever made.
What does this have to do with my testimony?
That's not
What
the
does it
point.
have to do with my testimony? I told the truth.
It's not about telling
True and
That's
provable.
not the fucking point, whether you told the truth or not.
Facts. We in the court of public perception.
They don't have
And
experience
opinion.
with that.
The newsroom.
Hello?
All right, Slow. Are you guys planning to do a piece on a former top executive in Big Tobacco?
You caught me in a news meeting. You bet we are, and I can't talk to you now.
No, we gotta hook up.
Sure, where?
PJ's.
Okay. This man know everybody.
Their strategy. Discredit this guy, ruin his reputation in the Wall Street Journal, and then nobody will ever listen to what he's got to say about tobacco.
Yep.
Make it even a little more attractive. I don't know if you're ever gonna get paid.
Is there any truth to any of it?
That's a good question. Is there any truth in it? I doubt it.
What's the deadline?
Wow.
Fax me the summary.
That's great, Jack.
This man do know everybody.
Facts, bro. He done made he done helped build a lot of bridges that have not been burned.
He might get saved because of this guy, man.
When's your deadline?
Monday.
Push it.
What? Forget it.
It's a smear campaign, Charlie.
It's drawn from a selectively circulated.
Oh, it's real selective. About as hard to get hold of as the Manhattan phone book.
Well, I'll take a look at what you got, but I'm not moving any deadlines because you say so. Are you all right?
Nah. Shit getting real.
Just ruined a man's life over pretty much nothing.
They got the story that we pulled this interview, and they talked to Mike and I. Did you tell them that we were lying?
No, I should have. I told him I disagreed with you, Mike, and Cluster, that this segment is as good as the original.
Hey, I'm not going to fire you, okay? Take a vacation, now.
Where are you going?
You've been banished, in lieu of being fired.
I took off on Tish. I took off on corporate. They'll know they're not going to see everything on Sunday night. Do me a favor, will you spare me? For God's sake, get in the real world. What do you think? I'm going to resign in protest to force it on the air? The answer is no.
Is there information that people should have that they're not going to have because you're not going to broadcast this interview?
Yes.
Today.
Yes. Just real easy.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the rest?
Where the hell's the rest?
You knew it was. You told Buddy the rest wasn't gonna make it.
You cut the guts out of what I said.
It was the time consideration,
Time?
Mike.
Bullshit! You corporate lackey. Who told you your incompetent little fingers had the requisite skills to edit me?
Damn.
Mike.
Mike? Mike!
He about to.
He about to slap everybody in this bitch.
We work in the same corporation doesn't
Starting
mean we
with
work in the
you.
same profession.
Mm.
What are you going to do now? You're going to finesse me? Lawyer me some more? I've been in this profession 50 fucking years.
Facts.
You and the people you work for are destroying the most respected, the highest rated, the most profitable show on this network.
Damn. See, where was that fire at when freaking you was just talking to Buddy about not quitting in protest?
He thought he was safe. Nah,
I was ass about to be fired.
Nah, buddy. They willing to silence your ass.
Mom. Yes, there's Dad on TV.
The most recent trouble for Wagon occurred here.
And in local news, WLKO Louisville has gained access
smear
to a
campaign, turn this
500-page
shit off.
dossier
The-
on former Brown and Williamson
him being
research head
Trump.
Jeffrey Wigand, detailing charges of shoplifting and failing to pay child support.
Come on. I hope she cut the TV off.
But we cannot broadcast what critical information about tobacco, addiction, and public health he might be able to offer. Why? Because he had to sign a confidentiality agreement with the tobacco company he worked for. So what are they going to do? Sue you for making this appearance?
I would bet on it.
The former executive has reason to bet on being sued for major cigarette manufacturers.
If I was him, I would forever be an insider. Inside my crib.
You stupid.
Inside my bed.
How long you staying?
I disappeared on you.
All right, what did you think?
I think it was a disgrace.
Damn. This man ain't.
I'm not gonna tolerate that type of talk.
Yo. This man's been hung up on like 2 times already.
Damn, them cold cuts is getting to you, buddy.
Mr. McDougal, my name is Lowell Bergman. I'm a producer for 60 Minutes. I'm concerned with a friend of mine who's staying at your hotel right now.
Oh shit! Don't tell me I was right.
Mr. Wygand?
All right, now listen to me. I want you to tell him in these words.
Why is
Get
this
on the
scene
fucking
playing
phone.
out like this right now?
I can't say that.
No, you can't. Tell him to get on the fucking phone.
He told me to tell you to get on the fucking phone.
Hey, that shit worked.
Took your shit.
You manipulated me into this.
That's bullshit, Jeff.
You greased the rails.
I greased the rails for a guy who wanted to say yes. I helped him to say yes. That's all.
You manipulated me into where I am now. Staring at the Brown and Williamson building. It's all dark except the 10th floor. That's the legal department. That's where they fuck with my life.
You are important to a lot of people, Jeffrey. You think about that.
Mm-hmm. Still got your daughters.
I'm running out of heroes, man. Guys like you are in short supply. I'm on a leave of absence. Forced vacation.
Forced vacation.
You try and have a good time.
Beach right now, baby.
Yeah, I will.
That man walked all the way out there to get that damn reception. Like,
Whew. For a second there, I thought something was gonna happen, y'all.
hey, it might still. He talking about that 10th floor.
Well, Lowell, you are not going to believe this.
Where we at?
The governor of Mississippi is suing his own attorney general to abandon litigation against Big Tobacco.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm here.
What chance is there of getting Jeff's interview on the air?
Less than great.
I'd be lying to you if I did not tell you how important it was in the court of public opinion.
Facts.
And I'd be lying to you if I didn't tell you I'm about out of moves, Dick.
For real, like, how would he even accomplish that?
They just gonna have to drop that shit. He gonna have to steal the raw version and just
They ain't got
drop that shit.
They ain't got YouTube. They ain't got Facebook, MySpace,
Bruh, 99?
LimeWire,
What I was gonna say, did we? Pretty sure.
AOL. Send it to my home's funniest videos.
Man, they did have that.
It's the only thing I could think of.
So they had all types of stuff. They had the conspiracy theory on the little History Channel. Shit, what was that shit? I used to come on like at 1 in the morning.
I don't know. I didn't have that many channels.
It was the History Channel, bro. That channel free as hell. Stop
Hell
playing.
no.
Shit.
Listen, I lived in this days when you had to click for the channel. There was only 13 buttons on that motherfucker.
And the history was like 6.
Stop.
Shit.
That was PBS.
I used to have
Stop.
all I used to have was PBS in the morning. I used to have to watch Arthur and Dragon Tail before school. 15 years old watching Arthur and Dragon Tail.
Oh my god.
No, it was probably like 10, 11, wasn't no 15.
CBS Corporate leaned on CBS News, which yanked an interview we did with a top-ranking tobacco scientist.
He trying to pass this whole on?
You mean 60 Minutes is letting CBS Corporate decide what is or is not news?
He said the same thing.
Call me back in 10.
All right, he moving like his wife said, man.
Hey, if they call the Sun, Scott's right there to pick up the call. Like,
You
so.
stupid. He gonna run with that shit immediately.
What? And he gonna add his own little spice into it.
Okay. About this whistleblower. Did Mike and Don go along with the corporate decision? Lowell?
Did I tell you were wrong?
Exactly.
No. Are we talking Brown and Williamson here?
Keep talking. Keep asking.
That man ain't gonna say nothing about the conversation over.
You feel me? You about right about everything. Good night.
New York Times, huh? Getting some real sources here in New York.
We gonna see the real shit instead of the little smear piece that they wrote.
How many shows have we done? Huh? Come on. How many?
Lots.
That's right.
But in all that time, Mike, did you ever get off a plane, walk into a room, and find that a source for a story changed his mind? When I came on this job, I came with my word intact. I'm gonna leave with my word intact. Fuck the rules of the game. Hell, you're supposed to know me, Mike. What the hell did you expect? You expect me to lie down? What, get over it?
In the
His
real
age.
world, when you get to where I am,
Exactly.
there are other considerations.
Like what? Corporate responsibility?
I'm talking about when you're near the end of your life and the beginning.
Yep.
And what do you think about then? The future?
Facts. There is no future.
I did it. Iran-gate and the Ayatollah, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Saddam, etc., etc.
My boy been going hard.
Showed them thieves in suits. I spent a lifetime building all that. And should that be fronting a segment that allowed a tobacco giant to crash this network, does it give someone at my time of life pause? Yeah. This is today's New York Times. In it is the whole sordid story of what went on inside our shop.
Oh,
It accuses us of betraying the legacy of Edward R. Murrow.
And that's what we remembered by. I knew that's what he was tight about.
guess what? Guess what they're gonna remember my boy for?
That man been doing that shit for 50 years.
Being one of the realest journalists that ever exist.
This news division has been vilified in the New York Times, in print, on television, for caving to corporate
The
interests.
New York Times ran a blow-by-blow of what we talked about behind closed doors. You fucked us.
No, you fucked you. Don't invert stuff. The entire deposition of his testimony in a court of law in the state of Mississippi, the cat totally out of the bag, you're still standing here debating. Don, what the hell else do you need?
You fucked up, Don.
He said that shit with a smile. And he looked at him real quick like. 2 plates? 3
Yeah.
plates? His daughter's here?
Yeah, they look small.
Nice, nice. Pasta Primavera.
60 minutes.
He's gonna watch it with his daughters.
A multi-billion-dollar lawsuit against us for tortious interference. But now things have changed.
Interference.
What Dr. Wigan told us was that his former colleague...
Yeah, there are times I wish I hadn't done it.
You won.
Say no, we won. Yeah, don't say I, say we won. I hate when you say I because it make it seem like this was selfish. Like,
I quit, Mike.
okay.
Yeah.
Bullshit. Come on.
This was
It
a
all
shit
worked
show.
out. You came out okay in the end?
What got broken here
Can't be
doesn't go
fixed.
back together again.
Damn, he about to cry. 14 years, man.
He wish he could do the same. But he know he at the end of his run. Okay, the 1990s. Outro. You already know we about to out though. We already about to fucking outro.
The one slow-mo shot like that they decided to put in the whole movie. They put it at the end, like.
Let him pop his collar real quick.
You feel
know
me,
what I'm saying? We can make it ticky till we popping
Oh,
that
you gotta
collar,
love it, man.
Popping that collar.
When I watch 80s and 90s movies, it just makes me think of like being in like the 4th grade when you first start doing PowerPoint presentations.
So she went to the advanced traumatized
Okay,
here the
we go.
tobacco
Settle
industry in
the
the
lawsuit.
1998 settled a lawsuit filed against by the Mississippi
Damn,
49
$246 billion.
I'm slow reader, guys. Hold on.
Fictionalized for dramatic effect. The source of the death threats against the wagons never was identified, and no one ever was charged or prosecuted.
Of course, it was never identified. Of course.
96. Dr. Weiger was named the Teacher of the Year in Kentucky. Currently, he lives in South Kakalaki. Lowell Bergman is a correspondent for the PBS series Frontline and is on the faculty of the Graduate School of Journalism at the University of California at Berkeley.
Frontline, okay.
I knew that shit had to be.
It not only that, like I said, the cadence from Russell felt like he was pulling from somewhere. There we have it. Insiders. The movie, 1999.
The Insider.
Is it The Insider?
Yeah. Insiders, this man.
I don't know what to do with my hands. The Insiders, the 1999 movie. Stop it.
The Insider.
The Insiders.
No one else is inside but Russell Crowe.
No, it's multiple insiders. The Insider 1999 movie has been finished. Let me just start off by saying thank you, Marko, for this one. This one was definitely different from pretty much everything else that we gotten, but I definitely enjoyed this one. This one, it definitely had that sense of realism to it. It definitely felt real. The suspense, the things that were happening to this man felt very real and possible. So I definitely felt how he well, like many times he said in this movie, nobody really knows how. You know? Yeah, exactly. Can't walk in my shoes, man. Ain't nobody gonna really feel what I'm feeling right now. But I think we the closest to it. You know what I'm saying? We got to see all perspectives here. And yeah, man, it was definitely a good film. I'm really curious to see like how much of this was real. Is this just a like an accurate depiction of what happened between the tobacco company and I forgot his name already.
Dr. Weigen.
What was his first name? His first name was
Jeff.
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 Yeah, Jeff. But
Jeffrey.
Overall, I thought it was a well put together movie. Al Pacino killed it, in my opinion. He did his motherfucking thing. So yeah, I thought it was a great one, man. How about you, Formal? How you felt about this one?
I loved it, man. This is great. It's a really good movie. I'm a fan of conspiracy theories and whistleblowing and all that type of crazy stuff. And I mean, obviously, this isn't a conspiracy theory. This was proven, but at the time, you know, as they fighting for this truth to come out, I'm pretty sure they were all labeled tinfoil hat wearers. But I love stuff like this, man. I love conspiracy theories, like I said. So this was really fun, especially since it was based on a true story. So they were able to, you know, really put some real things out there. I can't lie. The way it started, I was really kind of like, oh man, don't tell me y'all trying to make a political statement, whoever freaking requested the movie, because you know, with the whole Israel and Hezbollah shit and Hamas and all of that, like, so I was just like, okay, what's going on here, man? Hopefully this don't get too problematic, but nah, completely fooled me. We were talking about some American terrorists here, the tobacco companies. So awesome request, man. Had a good time, definitely.
Yeah, like let's just start from the beginning. Like you said, we thought we were gonna get into something else that's currently going on in the world right now, but we didn't even dive into that. That was just a setup to kind of let you know how real this journalist is. Like Lowell, that's his name, right? Man, what a character! What a person! What integrity this man holds. Like it's pretty incredible to see that there were real people out there like that, because we mentioned many times throughout this movie that it doesn't really seem to be like that. That's the type of news we get nowadays. Nowadays is we get the information. Whoever's we're gonna try to be first, basically. Whether the information is real, whether the information is factual, and that's something that I just really did appreciate about Lowell. I thought it was a well written character, but that's another thing too. How much of this movie is a well written character versus the actual person who went through all this. So that's something I'm just kind of interested in kind of knowing.
Yeah, I mean, they said a lot of the dramatic shit, is obviously amped up, but pretty sure most of it was pretty close. I mean, the death threats at least were real. They just said they weren't proven or anything like that, so that's cool. Well, not cool, obviously, for that family and what they had to go through, but it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. But you're right. This dude, Al Pacino's character, solid character. It definitely felt like we were in that like transitional stage of like when journalists can be bought off, kind of, I guess. Like I don't know how much that shit actually goes on, but it does seem like you tune into a specific channel and you kind of already know the type of news that channel is going to basically give out, like
feed you.
And this seems like this might have been just before that transition kind of happened, because some people, like they said, they're like, in corporate, tell us what to do. Like, what kind of shit is this? Like, I like that, because that's how it is. Like, how you gonna tell us what we supposed to be doing? Y'all, I mean, we get it, y'all keep the lights on, but shit, people ain't even tuning in without our stories. Like, so I did appreciate that we did have this one reporter who has solid integrity, and he kind of played very well with the Jeff character, because he also was, I don't get pushed around, I got solid integrity as well. So it was solid, even though they had like totally different personalities for the most part. Like, they had some of those similar characteristics and traits. Like,
yeah, they definitely did. And not only that, man, the Jeff character, man, shout outs to you, man, for going through all this bullshit and almost not even get the story out there. Like, and I think I like what they were kind of what was the guy who was doing the interviews for 60 Minutes? Mike. He said the only thing people remember is the last thing.
Yeah,
that you
last
do.
Thing you did. Yeah,
and I like that, because if it wasn't for them for Al Pacino actually releasing the shit to the other news article, whatever news station, basically the last thing for him would have been just a campaign smear. So that would have been for Jeff.
Yeah.
You feel me? That would have been
and
his
for
last.
The news people, their shit would have been that what they said, you're a disgrace to whoever. I'm pretty sure that's probably like the godfather of journalism or whatever, because I don't know who that guy is, but yeah, it would have been terrible for both sides.
Yep. So I kind of just like how that kind of played in the whole kind of finale of like things kind of changed. The tones kind of changed at the end there. And the last thing that was there was something somewhat positive.
A Dubsky. Yeah, Dubsky.
Somewhat positive.
Dubsky all around.
Because, even though in our eyes it's a dub, for some people it could still be a failure, I feel like. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. I mean, Buddy lost his marriage at the end of the day. Like, he could still see his kids, but he lost his wife. So, even though he says, at least in the tape, he says he'd do it again, that still sucks. Like, I don't think they went into how long they've been together, but maybe we can only assume as long as the oldest daughter, maybe, right? Like, so, which was probably like 6 or 7 or something. So that's a long time, man, to be with somebody, and then you have to give it up because you, like, honestly, it's one of them weird situations where it's just like the things that happened to Jeff, it was out of his control. But then the things that he started doing obviously were in his control. But at the same time, he can probably argue, like, I feel like I had no choice. Because it's kind of like he said in the interview, like, sometimes I don't want to do it, but sometimes I feel like, damn, what was the word he used? Oh, it was a C word. Oh fuck. So it was such a good word, but it was almost like it was almost like he was kind of trying to say like this is literally like my mission almost, like I should be doing this, like. And he's right. Like it's kind of like when we were reacting, I was like, it's the one versus the millions. It's the moral compass that you have to really fight with. Is it worth potentially having a slightly less enjoyable life, or just continue to let these freaking tobacco companies continue to ruin millions of people's lives? So it's just like, yeah, from his perspective, it's probably like this ain't as much as a dubski as I would liked it. But at least we got the moment where he got to watch the shit with his kids eating pasta primavera, which they said was their favorite. So they kind of just threw like the feel goods in there at the end. So shout out to y'all.
Yeah, it was nice, man. It was a good film, and I posed that question for all of y'all, like who watched this reaction with us. Would you do the same in his position? If you were brought up with the same question once again, would you do it again? Would you?
Yeah.
Let us know. Definitely like to know. Because, like you said, death threats to the family, losing his family, going through financial situations, having to find new careers. Like, that's
public smear campaign.
Yeah. It's like, that's a lot to, like, deal with. And then for it to, like, almost just come crashing down. I did have that moment there where I really did think he was going to potentially take his life, like, because of everything that was going on. So I'm glad it didn't go that route. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad it was just
true.
We're telling the
We ain't
story.
not one death, bro.
Nah,
one death.
It this had nothing to do with people dying or nothing like that. It was just a real story about one man's struggle of him trying to make the right decision when it comes to this fucked up thing that the tobacco companies have done, man. Cause
it's real life anime, man. This man had to take on a big baddie, bro, all by himself through the power of friendship, like and unburned bridges, like.
Man,
but you're right though. It is just a very real story. Wasn't necessarily about people dying. Because there was a moment. It's funny you bring up the suicide shit. There was a moment where I'm thinking he about to pull up to one of these offices and start offing people. Even freaking Lowell's character was like, hold up, where you going with this? What are you trying to say? He talk about people on the 10th floor, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, damn, we about to, like, maybe that's why they gave us the little shit in the beginning. They try to throw us off with across seas terrorism, but really we about to have a fucking terrorist on U.S. soil. But yeah, it wasn't, they didn't need to take it, they didn't need to make it that extreme at all. The message was still very much so clear and executed very well, so I was rocking with it.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know. Where else?
I mean, I can't lie, there's low-key a lot to say. Just a lot of the things about how the politics played out in the newsroom. That was really, really cool, especially coming off The Wire earlier this year. We had some, about a season-long experience of how working in the newsroom is, like that TV experience.
Yeah.
So that was kind of cool to see it here. Also, just the whole, big tobacco, just being wacko, doing what they do, man, sending death threats and all types of stuff. I was really worried with the direction of this movie, man. I couldn't tell if we were gonna start seeing deaths, if they were gonna try to push Jeffrey's character to the point of like his paranoia becomes something that he has to get put into like a mental ward for or something like that. Like, I was really confused, and in a good way. That's just to say how well they did with these intense feelings, like really kind of had you on the edge of your seat, really trying to figure out the direction. Because we kept even asking ourselves, like, dang, what's going to be the climax? How they going to wrap this up? What's going to be the ending? So I think there's a lot that we can actually unpack, but at the same time, y'all, this is a 2.5-hour movie. And we kind of got lies a little bit.
Yeah, no,
so I'm going to just give a final thought. I think personally, it was very well done. Love these movies. I say it all the time. I love these pre-2000 movies where It wasn't a lot of camera work and flashiness. It was more so, well, there was camera work, but it wasn't flashy camera work. Like this shit, the angles, the shots that they had to take really had to matter. The acting had to matter. The writing had to matter. It couldn't just be Michael Bay explosions. No offense, Michael Bay. But this was a really good one for me. I'm going to go ahead and just give this whole a 9. I think it was really solid. I am biased. I love conspiracy theories and stuff like this. So this was really fun to watch, and just, especially since it's a true story, I might hit up Google maybe this weekend and see a little something. But digging this, man. I'm going to give it a 9.
Yeah, man. I completely agree. I think this film definitely has great cinematography. There was just like real subtle just shots here that were just like, man, the man really does know how to work a camera. And Michael Mann, if I'm not mistaken, is the guy who did Heat. So it's just nice to know that this is the progression of his direction. You know what I'm saying? Because Heat was done very well. There was, I mentioned in that film that there was really good scenic shots, and you know, Formo said that's just LA. But at the same time, you still gotta have, you know, some type of gift behind the camera, and he definitely put that in display in this movie, and just the realism that this film really just oozes with, and Al Pacino. I said Al Pacino. Al
Pac, man.
Al Pacino. Man, there's a lot of his old films I haven't seen, man, and I'm kind of just like, damn, man, where have I been? Where have I been?
That's
because
he's
this one right
Scarface.
here,
like,
yeah,
that's Al Pacino. He's a gangster, like, and it's like that we watching this shit, and we like, no, he's not, bro. This man is just talent.
Yes, exactly. Walking talent. Just beautiful work here, man. From everybody, from Russell Crowe. Like I said, I really do feel like Russell Crowe was pulling from someone that was like a real person, just because he has certain type of mannerisms that I've never seen him do in any other movie. It's obviously not his. He's pulling from somewhere. So if that's true, let me know in the comments down below. I'd definitely like to know that. But
I mean, he played a real character, so he probably, you know, studied the actual interviews maybe and stuff like that. And
that's what made me feel that way, because it's just, especially since we got it at the end that this is real. We don't know how real, but it's
man,
there.
that's what they should have did. Gave us a little snippet of like the real shit,
the real
60 minutes.
That would have that would have been nice
to see the real people.
That would have been nice.
Yeah,
man.
Tobacco was like, y'all better not, boy. Y'all better not. We let y'all do the movie. But anything else,
we pulling up.
Touchstone Pictures will be ours. We gonna own y'all shit. That's why we haven't heard of Touchstone Pictures since this movie came out.
They bought them out and threw them out, huh? Jeez.
Nah, we just.
But I'm gonna give this, man. I think I'm right there with you. I'm gonna give it a 9. Definitely an enjoyable film. Just the intense feeling throughout this entire film is real. Like, you feel that shit. So yeah, man, great film. Once again, Marko, we appreciate you, man.
Shout out to you.
So thank you, man. Once again, for those of you on Patreon requesting movies, we appreciate y'all so much, man. For real, without y'all, man, we wouldn't be here, man. For real, y'all really push us to do and be more. So if you haven't already, man, like this video, comment down below, let us know what you thought of this movie.
And most importantly, do not forget to subscribe. You know the goal. And if you're into the full-length reactions, Patreon link will be in the description down below. Bring your own copy. We watch this channel on YouTube. A couple of free copies on there. So the syncs, I don't know. FRR is out.
Peace.